Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing part 3 of the Skylanders Imaginators Sensei Locke. And I'm not going to sit here and yap for the first, 4 minutes of it like I have in the last episodes of this. Okay, so, in the last episode we finished the river level, which was the second level. So this is the third one. So we're going to move on to the third level, which I can't fully remember which level that is at the moment. So far we haven't lost any characters, to my knowledge. So we're just going to go on.
Rooting out evil.
Want to do that. Okay, so let's just go to the next thing. Yes, Scholarville. I'm not the biggest fan of this level.
Oh, Skylanders! Despite being sworn to secrecy, I must tell you something. Our fair city is under attack!
Yeah. We kind of gathered that. Any sign of chaos?
Well, being sworn to secrecy as I am, I can neither confirm nor deny the existence of chaos. But if he did exist, he would be inside that castle right there, and I'm pretty sure
if anyone
that
watching
he'd be
this
looking
video
for the
wants to comment down
everlasting
below
thinking cap.
whether or not I should watch through every cutscene or if I should just skip. I don't remember if I've been skipping or watching them in the other episodes. But I need to
do it right now. Gotcha.
I'd like to know if which way I should be doing it.
Air Skylanders are stronger here.
Welcome, Skylander.
Air. Gotcha. I think we started the last episode with Airstrike as well, so.
Come on, Birdie. Let's make an entrance.
Alright. Okay, so, anyway, hello again, everyone. I feel like I should make some talking, do some, conversation here. I think I'm starting to get more consistent with my uploading. I don't really... That was a terrible idea. I'm glad I didn't take damage. I think I'm starting to get a little bit more consistent with my uploads.
I don't know about you, but I'm already sick of cannonballs. It does give me an idea. If we can get to that cannon,
okay,
we can launch
so
ourselves
consistent with uploads, it depends on how you want to put that. With long-form video uploading, I haven't started to get, fully consistent yet. I'm trying to get there now, but I have been posting quite a bit of shorts, and I also have a TikTok that I post on pretty often, and I kind of just post shorts and TikToks. They're the same ones, and I just post them on multi-platform. So I've been posting a lot of that. After I made the video of AI to you, not that long ago, it was about 2 months ago, I stopped for 2 months, and didn't do anything. I know I said I was gonna be a lot more consistent starting then. I think I said it in that video because that was my video where I returned after being gone for a solid 8 months or so. But I then proceeded to leave again for another 2 months, which isn't as long as other breaks that I have taken, but still, I had a point there where I didn't post any long-form content, pretty much at all, during that little 2 months segment. It was just that, and then, I posted the repo video, yesterday, I think it released. I mean, yesterday in my time. This video will, when this video actually releases that you're watching now, it won't be it won't have been yesterday. Because this video should come out, I'm hoping Monday, so it is currently Saturday. I gotta go through editing for this video on Sunday, or tomorrow, and then the video will be scheduled to upload after I finish, like, editing. But you know, I took a break from, I didn't really do any long-form content within those 2 months, but I was still recording, some, like, shorts. I did post quite a bit of shorts, and TikToks during that time, so it wasn't as if I fully just took a break, so to speak, since I was still technically posting videos, just not my normal long-form videos. I'm trying to do both now, you know, when I'm in between long-form video uploads, since they take a little bit longer, I try to post a decent amount of shorts and TikToks within that little bit of time, to, you know, make it to where there's still some content on my channel, even when I'm not, recording long-form videos, when I don't have that up. Because, you know, long-form videos like this take a little bit more time, because I gotta record through the entire video, then I gotta go take it into the edit, so...
Only a sensei can
it's easier to post shorts, than it is to post long-form videos, shocker, I know. This might be a horrible idea to fight these gong battles, because I don't need levels or money on any of these. I think all of these characters are maxed out. I'm basically just putting myself at risk to losing a character by doing this. It's okay though. I'm possibly the best Skylanders Imaginators player to ever set foot on the Earth, so there's no way I would actually die. Perfect. I did not mean to skip through that so quickly.
Skylanders are stronger here.
I want to know, anyone watching this video, what are your opinions on Skylanders Imaginators? Because I know it was very mixed when it released years ago. It's honestly one of my favorite Skylanders games. Trap Team, easily #1. Swap Force is very high up there as well. But I do really like Imaginators. I mean, I like all the Skylanders games. I can't dislike any of them. But I always thought the hate on Imaginators was a little bit forced, because, I mean, something that I can absolutely say that I think a lot of people would agree with is that Imaginators, by far, with the Senseis, has, like, the best gameplay in combat. It's much more flowy, if that makes sense. I always hear people saying that, Superchargers and Imaginators were the worst, like the last two, but I do think, in my opinion, Superchargers is like the weakest game, just because I'm not a big fan of all the racing gameplay, but I still love the game, because it is Skylanders, and I mean, this game series is like was a massive part of my childhood, so I can't hate any of the games. Alright, we're gonna switch characters to the correct element for this area.
The Doctor is in!
My Blade Dr. Crankcase. One of my favorite villains in Trap Team, and one of my favorite senseis in this game. I don't see a ton of reason to explore most of these secret areas, considering I do already have the game, 100 or close to 100%ed on like my main file. I mean, I'll check out some small areas if like they come into play, but I mean, there's not a ton of reason for it. I feel like
fire cannon to destroy shields and defeat enemies.
That was easy. Yeah, I had to choose this to play this Locke on Nightmare mode, because if I hadn't, Imaginators is not a hard game unless you're on Nightmare mode. Like, almost every other difficulty is very much easy and doable, whereas on Nightmare mode, it definitely cranks it up a lot. So I felt like I cannot do anything with that, Eon. I'm only using Senseis, if you haven't noticed, in the title. Yeah, I just don't see the reason to go into back areas. I mean, unless if you guys want to see me like explore like all of it and, you know, try and go to as many secret areas as possible, let me know in the comments. I'll fix it in the next episode. I mean, I will. I mean, if you guys want to see more, you know, from it. But as it is, like, all the characters I'm using are max level, and, you know, I've already almost 100%ed on my main save file, so I don't see like an incredibly big reason to do so. Unless you guys want me to, that is. I'm going to switch characters because he's running a slightly low on HP, and I don't want to risk anything.
Rooting out evil.
My favorite sensei right here. I want to say I mentioned this in the first episode, but I also have Chaos. Like, I have him, like the sensei for Chaos. The only reason I didn't put him in here, even though he is like his own element for his figure, is I feel like it's not fair. Like, I mean, this is a Locke, like a typical Locke. I feel like I should only be doing, you know, the main elements.
Stop me, Chaos, from acquiring the Helm of Ultimate Wisdom? Well, guess what? You can't. Doomlander, attack!
Doomlander, Bazooka class.
These
better than the Pancake House.
These fights are definitely by far the most, like, worrisome parts of this, because since I can't use Imaginators with a Sensei Locke, you know, obviously, it is a little bit difficult to take these guys out with the Senseis, but it's not, like, a major issue. I mean, obviously, if I was able to use an Imaginator, it's instantaneous. Like, they are taken down so quick. But since I'm only using Senseis for a Sensei Locke, it's a little bit tighter in terms of like trying to actually beat these enemies.
Yeah.
You've knocked off a paw.
Okay, well, that's one portion. That felt relatively quick. I also took a decent amount of damage. Like I said, these are definitely the most difficult. Oh boy.
Oh, you're in trouble now.
I need explosions, Bazooka Doomlander! Big ones!
Move, Kingpin.
Yeah.
Bazooka away, Bazooka!
Ooh. Who do I use here? Who would be the most versatile? How about... I mean, actually, Wolfgang might be a good idea. I want some range.
Mystery.
We'll see how how Mysticat does. I forgot Mysticat is like my only sensei I have that's not maxed out. Well, technically he's not, because You know, when I started this
Knocked off some of its gear.
challenge,
Zoolander isn't up to snuff, so as usual, I will step in and
I
save
had
the day.
only these
Hope you like
senseis
cannon
that I'm doing,
style,
which is
you
why
say,
these are the
because you're
senseis
about
I'm
to get
using.
shot by many
Since
of them.
then, I have acquired, or actually, I did have 2 life ones. I had Boom Bloom and Ambush, but since then I have now acquired, on top of that, Crash Bandicoot, Tri-Tip. I want to say that's all of the senseis I've acquired since then. I mean, obviously, it's not easy to get your hands on senseis now because they have gotten to the point where they are extremely expensive, because they were by far the most expensive Skylanders. Also, oh yeah, no, I got regular Wolfgang. I had Dark Wolfgang. I have regular now, so I have both of them.
This is terrible.
But that's all I
But
have
not for long,
currently.
because as
I
soon
want to
as
get
I
more.
my hands and
I
head
want to
on
get
the
my.
helm of ultimate
I
wisdom,
really want to get my hands
my
on
Doomlanders will be
Pinata. That's one of the
unstoppable.
main ones I want. That and Grave Clobber. There we go. No sensei is lost in this episode.
Set part found.
That was a bit worrisome. That boss was. So we might be getting closer to a point in which there's a possibility that I start losing them. Okay, well, hold on. We're not done yet.
Undead Skylanders are stronger.
Let me keep my mouth shut until we're actually completely finished. I'm not trying to lose one now. However, the hardest part is out of the way. The boss is always going to be the hardest. And then the entirety of Chaos's level is... So, hold on. What I want to know now, like, I've got Mystic Hat. Do I have him? I mean, he's not maxed out on level.
Most puzzling.
Okay, so yeah, I do have all his upgrades. He just needs to go up another 2 levels. Well, 1 and a sliver levels. I'm trying to speed through this too quick. I'm gonna make a mistake by doing so. I didn't think I'd like Mystic Hat a lot, if I'm being completely honest. He is very fun to use, surprisingly to me.
Grind challenge.
You know, as weird as it sounds, these little, like, grind challenges actually are pretty easy to lose characters on. Because, especially on Nightmare, when you take damage from, like, the walls, it is a lot, man. Like, really.
There we go. A challenge.
It was actually that was actually one of the last things that I managed to get finished when I was going for the platinum in this game not that long ago. Was you had something where you had to do like a certain amount of grind challenges, like or claim chests from grind challenges. I could be completely mixing something up. I don't know. But I know there was something related to that that was really annoying. Okay, how are we? We're in the same place again. There we go. Oh, great. I don't even want to think about how many chests I probably have in my vault. I have not checked it in a while, I don't think. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're not done. I forgot this was the one with this boss in here. We've still got a little bit to this level.
Are you still here? I thought I told you, stupid Skylanders, you could never stop me, Chaos, from acquiring the Helm of Ultimate Wisdom. In fact,
I tried to end the episode abruptly.
You probably believe all the legends about an evil sea monster who lives in here and guards it. Ah, such fools!
I think that has happened every time I've played this level. I always forget that the sewer part is in the level. And, yeah. This boss is actually I'm a little bit worried. Because, once again, all bosses in the game are... Ow! See what I'm talking about? You take a lot of damage from this boss. I mean, more on this area. I was just trying to get a little bit of damage off, you know, before we get into the main boss part. I will gladly take that. But it's, again, the situation, you know, every boss in the game, instead of actually having, like, an element, or, you know, senseis are stronger here, it's Imaginators. So, I can't get the damage bonus at all on bosses. Which causes a little bit of issues, you know. I'd like to be able to get the damage bonus, but it is what it is. I can absolutely beat it without it. The good thing about this boss is it is mostly just kind of moving around and damaging him whenever he's, like, tired, because he'll come and, like, rest in the middle here. As long as I don't play like an idiot, I should be fine and not have to take any damage here.
What time is it?
See, that's what I call playing like an idiot. Like I just said I shouldn't do. Well, I did it. I want to read something very quickly. What is his... Okay, I've been doing that this entire time. Just making sure I'm using their abilities to the fullest extent of, like, what their abilities actually do. Yeah. Hey, the good thing is, with Mr. Cat right now, he's pretty close to leveling, so, I mean, I don't think I'm going to be able to level here. Although... Now we move on to the next part, and I'm actually going to switch off of Mr. Cat and go to a character that has not been used in this episode, and that is Starcast.
A shot in the dark.
Starcast has such a cool design. He's one of my favorite dark characters. I don't have a lot of dark element characters, so but he's one of the few that I do have, but he's awesome. I still want to get, I can't remember the name at the moment. The Dark Superchargers character. What is her name? I can't remember it for the life of me right now. For some reason, it's evaded my mind. If any one of you knows the name of the character, let me know. I'll probably remember it right when the video ends. But the Supercharger Dark Element character I really want. I have Astro Blast, I think, the Light Element Supercharger, but I do not have the Dark one. I mean, to be fair, there's not a lot of Dark Element or Light Element characters in general, because by the time they did, for some reason there was only one for each element in Superchargers, which I felt like was really weird. And then in Trap Team there was only one because it was the introduction of them. And then, you know, there was there only one in Imaginators, or am I going insane? No, there was another one. Because Blaster Trod was
Star power.
a light element one, and was it, I believe, Hoodsicle? I think that was a dark one, or it was Hoodsicle. It was some. Oops. It was someone that wasn't initially the dark element, but got switched to the dark element. So I don't think it was Hoodsicle, or it might have been. Might have been, because I want to say it was someone who was undead.
Wisdom soon. I am going to scream.
Yeah, I think it was Hoodsicle that I'm thinking of, because I want to say he was undead in Trap Team. I need to use my Sky Cheat like a smart. Alrighty, we preferably don't want to lose Starcast here, so we're gonna switch characters. That was, I swear, not on purpose. I was being a little silly. I wasn't paying attention because I was talking about Hoodsicle. All right.
There it is! The Helm of Ultimate Wisdom! Thank you so much for leading me right to it, fool! Now I can make the most awesome Doomlanders ever, and finally destroy you stupid Skylanders once and for all! Sound good? Well, too bad!
I need to remember that I have Sky Cheat as well. I don't know why I haven't been using it.
Let's brighten things up in here.
What is you doing?
My life
You're kidding me right now. Are you serious? What was that? Oh my god, I just realized Aurora is low level. Alright, we're switching. We're just switching. That was possibly the worst Sky Cheat I have ever done in this game.
Golden Scarabs, protect your queen!
Okay, that worked.
That was what I call getting the royal treatment.
I do have something that I want to talk about at the end of this video, before I end it. Something just about my channel, moving forward. But I'll do that when I'm not worried about, you know, losing characters. Nice. Alright, now we're safe. We came dangerously close to losing Starcast there. But we survived.
Set complete.
And I completed a set. I'm probably never using, like, any of that other than maybe the backpack, but I completed another set. Alright. There we go. I don't fully remember what the next level is.
This is it, Glumshanks! The Helm of Ultimate Wisdom. And it's mine once I put it on. All of the super ancient secrets of the super secret ancients shall reveal themselves to me. Observe. What's happening? Get this thing off me! Hey! Where am I? Did it work? It's incredible!
Chaos, my man. About time you got here.
Eh? Who said that?
You're looking at him, bucko.
What? A talking brain? This doesn't make any sense.
No, yes, it does. And I would know, because I just happen to be the smartest, most powerful brain in the known universe. Here, I will even say a big word to prove my intelligence. Anti-disestablishmentarianism.
I don't understand what's happening!
Well, you put on the helm of ultimate wisdom, you lucky duck. That entitles you to ask me, the last of the ancients, at least one question.
Wait! You're really an ancient?
Is that really your question?
Eh? What? No! Very well, Brain. If you are what you say you are, then tell me how to create the ultimate Doomlander.
I could tell you anything. Even what anti-disestablishmentarianism means. But you just want to make a better bad guy, huh? Well, you're the helmet head.
Has Chaos ever had any smarter ideas other than this at any point? No. I didn't think so.
Fellow Skylanders, a giant vortex has appeared directly over the popular tourist destination known as Shelmont Shores.
Yes. Shelmont Shores. Alright, I love this. I love this next level. Next episode is going to be fun.
Chaos acquired the everlasting thinking cap?
Yeah, it's been a rough day.
Well, I have an idea on how to turn things around, but I need your help back at the Academy.
And lead the way, buddy.
Alright. Well, there we go. We're gonna go ahead and end this episode here, but before I do, I want to talk about something. I just wanted to speak on, Skylander content on my channel going forward, because there's probably going to be less of it moving on. I am gonna finish this Locke. Don't worry. I will finish it out. I'll see out the rest of this Locke and be done with that, because I don't want to just stop the series. However, my Superchargers Locke that I did one episode on probably will not be finished. In the future, maybe I will think and I'll be like, hey, I want to go back to that, but as of right now, it's not something that I plan on doing. As for Skylanders content in general, I do plan to still post Skylanders content on my channel, and more than likely I will continue to, because I enjoy Skylanders, and I'm never not going to enjoy Skylanders. It's always something I'm going to like. The issue is, I really want to grow my channel. I want to get it, out there and let more people see it, so that I can hopefully one day get to a point where it's something I can do as, like, a genuine career. And Skylanders is not as sought after, anymore. The games, there's not new games coming out. Nothing's really going on with Skylanders in general. So yeah, I'll still do Skylanders content here and there, but it's probably going to be kind of pushed away on my channel to where it's not as big of a thing. So, I'm still going to do Skylanders content here and there, but it's not going to be nearly as often, and it's not going to be a main focus on my channel anymore. But that's all I have to really say. That's going to be the end of the video. It's been a fun one. I will see you all in the next episode, which will be Shelmont Shores. I really do like that level, so I'm kind of excited for that episode. With that being said, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one.